Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you my setup of this little baby over here. If you guys saw my Instagram, I purchased this year just because I didn't want to miss out because I was having some FOMO on the Hobonichi fund, but at the same time, I didn't want to spend too much because I know that I don't really need a Hobonichi since I never finished one in the past. So I thought I would do this little makeshift thing, and I just got this cover, this blue A6 cover. And it's not new or anything. They've had this for a while, but it's new to me. And then I got a cover on cover with it. So I'm just gonna show you how I set it up, how I'm using it and whatnot. I still haven't fully finalized my plans for 2025, but I thought I'd give this a system kind of a try and add it to what I'm using currently, which is my digital planning. But this has been a good little companion. Okay, so I will link everything that I talk about down in the description box below. I'm going to show you some of the tools that I've been using as well in case you guys care. So like I said, this is just the Hobonichi A6 cover. I have had the Kimbor alternatives in the past. I will link it down below. It's, I think, slightly bigger than this one, but honestly, if you put in a clear cover on cover, you probably won't really be able to tell the difference. But yeah. They just didn't have like a one color, solid color combo that I liked on AliExpress, or I probably would have just kept that option. Okay, so inside here, at first I was toying around with making this like a wallet type situation and putting my cards here. Then I decided against it just because this has more journaling type stuff in it. And it just wasn't fitting all together very well. So I'm still keeping like my little LVPM as kind of my wallet combo. So in here, I just have some sticky notes to do pre-planning on this first section. And then I have this little life book thing that came with this cover. And then I also got one of the Hobonichi stencils. They have a few in this size, but I liked this one because I wanted these little dots for the to-dos. And then I kind of like these lines for like dividers and things like that. And then maybe like the day of the week or whatever. So I got that one. Then in here, this first thing that I have here is actually from Hobonichi as well. It's their little card insert, and it's pretty good. So it comes with like a full slot here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, holy moly, 15, 16 like card slots. And as well at the back, like one of the full sleeve things. So what I've done is just put like little stickers and stuff in here. And then I also cut up one of the Travelers Company double-sided tape things and put it in here. Just like I said, I'm doing some memory keeping or whatnot in here. Then I'm gonna wanna have like tape on the go with me in case I'm not at home. So that's that. And it fits like quite compact in here. So I like how that fits. Then this is actually a Day Designer monthly notebook, and it goes from 2024 all the way to 2026. So I think it's September 2024 or August 2024 all the way to June. I just got this, I think from Target or Walmart or something. I'll link it down below when I was in the States. And it's actually perfect because I wanted the monthly separated from the notebook because I'm probably going to want to change notebooks all the time as I do. And I did want to have like the monthlies together for future planning specifically. So yeah, let me just walk you through this little notebook. So on the first, it just kind of has an overview of the 2024 year as well as the 2025 calendar year. And this I found actually really helpful. So I was toying around with like what to use this for. Some people use for paychecks, or I was going to mark down, you know, when payroll is due for work or PA days or whatnot. And I ended up going against that and putting those on my monthlies because I feel like, you know, I'm going to check my monthlies more often and I'm going to need to action those items. So it just made more sense. And I thought what this would be good for is more like a habit tracking type thing, because even if I don't look at it, it's not a big deal. I don't really need to remember. And so you'll see here, I just marked off these two. And what that is actually those 2 days, I finally started doing some exercise because after I switched jobs earlier this year, I just like haven't got back into a routine because I've just been so busy. And recently, actually, I got this bike from Yisol or Yasul. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I have been loving it. I absolutely hate cardio, but this bike has just made it so much easier to do some each day because I can cast and connect my iPad or your iPhone or whatever onto the screen here, and then I can watch YouTube, or sometimes I'm doing my planning here. And you can tell here that it's perfectly synced onto this screen, so you can really cast whatever you want from your iPad or whatever device. And then of course they also have their own fitness app. And what I love about it is that it's actually affordable each month. And of course it's not just biking classes here. They also have cardio or ab classes or strength training. You can create a schedule for yourself, or of course you can just ride as you wish. So there's really something for everybody at an affordable price, which is amazing. The other thing is that this screen is such good quality. It also comes with a sound bar underneath, so there's actually great audio and it's not just coming out of your iPad or your device.
To block anyone coming at the quarterback. And Jackson was like, I want to play.
And then the last thing I'm just going to say about this before I get back to my planner is not only is the look of this amazing with the matte black, but I love that for the foot pedals or the pedals, you don't need a special shoe and you can literally ride this thing with your bare foot if you want. Okay, so then what I put here is just a sticky note, and I added like what these little dots mean, because you'll see this on my monthly calendar. So in the monthly calendar here, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of record keeping / forward planning. So for work, we have a lot of conferences, so I've been noting that down. Some of these main, like when payroll is due, because I am in charge of payroll administration as well. And then some stuff related to my kids' school that I put down here. And then as well, I'll record keep things like we went on vacation this time and whatnot. So that's how I've been tracking this. And then if I'm future planning and I'm unsure about dates, what I'll do is I'll just take one of these stickies at the front that I showed you. It's just literally a Post-it note, 2x2 Post-it note, 2x3 Post-it note, and I'll write what the plans are and just stick it on. So the reason why I added this is because sometimes I just feel like if I'm out and about and I'm on my phone, then you can't see all the events on your calendar, right? You know what I mean? When it's all squished up and you just can see that you have some events, but you can't at a glance see what's going on in the month. So I felt like I was really missing that, and this really serves that purpose. So I've been loving that. And then the second book that I have in here is just an A6 Hobonichi grid notebook. So I haven't really figured out what I want to do in here. I think I'm not going to hold myself to anything. Like in the front pages here, I basically printed a photo from my Canon selfie, and I'll actually show you the Canon selfie here if you guys haven't seen it. It just sits on the side of my desk. It looks like this. It prints really, really good quality, and you can kind of choose through the app like what configuration you want to print. So you can print like 8 on a page, or 4 on a page, or 2 on a page, or 1. You can even do like bookmark styles. So it just has like a lot of options. And if you print the 4x6 like the regular, it actually fits exactly on this A6 notebook. And so I just printed one on each page, and I just glued them in with this double-sided sticky tape, which is the best sticky tape, at least in my opinion. Again, I'll link everything down below. And then the next week I decided that I wanted to do my weekly here, and I just did it really rough. I didn't use a ruler, and decided I wanted to do weekly in here and my dailies in my digital planner. And I think that's just what I'm going to do. And each week, like maybe some days I'll want to do dailies. And then this day I was just writing some notes, and I'm going to use it freely. However I feel. Some days I might journal. Yeah. In the hopes that I can stick in the notebook and just like finish a notebook kind of thing. But I'm really enjoying it. I was really missing kind of paper because I was digital planning everything. And yeah, I was just missing using some of my paper tools. Speaking of which, let me show you what I love. So this friction highlighter, it's erasable. And I just love the color. can't tell if it's gray or what it's supposed to be. It definitely looks gray, but I thought they said it was like green or something. Anyways, I'll find it on my Amazon. I'll link it down below. Then a Platinum Preppy fountain pen. So this is actually, I mean, not that I have a million fountain pens or like I'm well versed in fountain pens or anything, but honestly, for a newbie like me, I love this fountain pen. It's just the Platinum Preppy one in, I think it's Fine Tip, super smooth. The ink that comes with it is just what I use. I think it's the Platinum Carbon. I can link that as well. Love it. And then this little leather case, actually, I think I got from AliExpress. Yeah, it's really great. I'll link it down below. Really inexpensive as well. And then I just keep a few other things in here. So this is the famous Tombow Fudanowski pen. I think this is a hard tip just for lettering and whatnot. Everybody has it. This is a pencil if I ever wanted to do doodling and stuff. This is actually quite a fancy pencil, I think. I don't know. Not that I'm an artist or anything, but it said it was a drawing pencil. And then this is the TWSBI Eco that I actually really love as well. And I have the Ferris Wheel Press, this blue ink in here. That's really, really beautiful. So those are the other things that I use. And then, of course, the little dot stickers. This is literally from AliExpress. I think I got this whole roll for like $3 or something. It lasts like a bajillion years. You probably only need one roll for your whole life. And then just some other little flags for pre-planning. And that's basically the setup. It's really simple. It's scratching my itch to use Hobonichi, you know, to be a part of the whole Hobonichi season. It's scratching my itch to use paper. So yeah, obsessed. Love it. Yeah, and that's just kind of what my journey's looking like so far. And I'll keep you posted as I use this and decide if I want to continue it into 2025. Hopefully I will. But yeah. Oh, and this is blotting paper. Everybody knows. I can link that below too if you want. And it just fits super well like this. What I love about the design of this cover is this whole thing where you shove a pen through it and it keeps your notebook closed, or you can keep it open and have like one in each and use that as double pen holder. It's just so smart. So anyways, that's it for this week. Let me know if you guys are using Hobonichi, if you guys bought anything this year and what you're using for next year. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.